Welcome to KTV, Colts.
I'm Chance.
And I'm Noah, and this is KTV for Wednesday, January 11th, 2022.
Hey, have you recently logged into the Google Classroom for all students?
If you haven't joined the Google Classroom yet, don't forget the code is OIZUMF.
Now let's go to the weather corner with Kevin.
Hey Colts, welcome to your wonderful weather studio. Starting off today, we have a high of 62 degrees and a low of 43 degrees with a partly cloudy sky. Tomorrow we'll have almost the same forecast with a high of 61 degrees and a low of 44 degrees. Taking it down a notch, on Friday we have a high of 59 degrees and a low of 46 degrees. That sure is cold, so make sure you bring a jacket. Now for a joke. What is the worst type of weather to hire for a job? Lightning, because it's always on strike. Now back to Chance and Noah in the KTV studio.
Thanks, Kevin, for that tip on the weather.
Don't forget, Colts, to dress for that cloudy weather.
Speaking of which, don't forget to dress up with a friend on Friday for Twin Day.
By the way, 7th graders, if you are interested in leadership as your elective for next year, please come to rooms 37 on Tuesday, January 18th for an informational meeting with Mrs. Romano.
Speaking of leaders, they have empathy, so let's learn more about that.
You're so right, Chance, but what does empathy even mean?
Empathy is the ability to understand and be aware of, co-experience the feelings and thoughts of other people. It is probably one of the most important skills a person may have. And it's not just for building and maintaining strong and healthy relationships, but to work more efficiently and achieve greater success in life in general.
Have any of you guys ever heard of the phrase, try being in their shoes? This phrase basically means to use empathy and understand the other person's feelings when in a situation. Perspective talking, or the empathetic ability to assume the cognitive state of another person, see a problem through their eyes, can make a better connections with the person you may be talking with.
You know who else has empathy? Athletes. Let's move on to the sports corner.
Thanks, Chance. Good morning, Colts. For sports, we have the girls' volleyball team and the boys' basketball team that played at 4 p.m. yesterday. And yet again, both teams have games today. Boys' basketball will play at Herbert Slater Middle School in Santa Rosa, and the girls' volleyball team will play at Kenilworth. In the NFL news, the playoffs are in place. The Raiders, who are second in the AFC West, will be playing the Bengals, who are first in the AFC North, on January 15th at 1:30 p.m. The Niners, who are third in the NFC West, will play the Cowboys, who are first in the AFC East, on January 16th at 1:30 p.m. That's all for sports. Back to Noah in the KTV studio.
Let's see what's on the lunch menu.
There's going to be Domino's Smart Sliced Cheese Pizza, hamburgers, spaghetti and meat sauce, turkey, ham and cheese sandwiches. There's also going to be grab-and-go veggies, fresh oranges, and diced peaches.
Wow, if that's not enough for a meal.
Well, that's it for today, Colts.
And that's KTV.